Hey guys, I'm Man Lone Star,
And I'm Luna Sapphire.
and today we're going to be doing a reaction video. We're going to be
Mm-hmm.
doing a reaction to the new trailer of The Secrets Behind the Mimic.
I'm really excited for this.
Yeah, this trailer came out like 2 or 3 days ago, and we're just now getting to it. So we're going to go ahead and do our reaction and watch it and maybe discuss about it a little bit and
Mm-hmm.
maybe theorize some stuff and just see what this trailer has to offer.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
All right.
without further ado, here's the trailer.
Mm-hmm.
Just make sure my audio is working. There we go. And let me just get the video rolling. And here we go.
Steel Wool Productions.
So
What
let
was
me
that?
explain the situation. One of our contractors, Edwin Murray, has gone missing, leaving our property abandoned in his warehouse.
Oh.
Your job is simple. Enter the warehouse and retrieve the technology that he was developing for us. It's a kind of prototype endoskeleton that can adapt to any costume and become any character. We suspect it may be malfunctioning, so just be aware of the slim but non-zero chance that you could sustain significant injuries while attempting to retrieve it, including but not limited to death or dismemberment.
Hey, that's one of the costumes from Security Breach. Ruin, I mean.
But just in case, we suggest you get your affairs in order before arriving.
That gave me chills.
What the heck?
Wait, those eyes.
Oh my god.
Is not responsible for damage to property or persons. Thank you for being a valued member of the Fazbear team.
Oh my, that gave me chills. Okay. We have a lot to unpack here.
Okay.
Aiden, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. That was a lot to unpack.
Yeah, no kidding.
Okay, before we discuss it, I actually want to watch it again because I want to make sure I get every detail of this trailer.
Mm-hmm. Also, I definitely noticed something off the bat. Like, when it gets to a certain part, I'm gonna tell you to stop because those two pairs of eyes that just suddenly popped out of the darkness, I think I know who that is.
I think I do too. But let's watch it again just in case.
Okay.
So let me explain the situation. One of our contractors, Edwin Murray, has gone missing, leaving our property abandoned in his warehouse.
There's definitely a lot new.
Your job is simple.
Here.
Enter the warehouse and retrieve the technology that he was developing for us. It's a kind of prototype endoskeleton that can adapt to any costume and become any character. We suspect it may be malfunctioning, so just be aware of the slim but non-zero chance that you could sustain significant injuries while attempting to retrieve it, including but not limited to death or dismemberment. We fully expect the retrieval process to go smoothly and without incident, but just in case, we suggest you get your affairs in order before arriving.
Smoothly, you're right.
Fazbear Entertainment is not responsible for damage to property or person. Thank you for being a valued member of the Fazbear team.
Oh, that comes out
Sweet.
this year
Yeah.
in June.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, my arm was a little wonky there for a minute. All right,
It's fine.
I think I've seen enough. So let's talk about it a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Well, why don't we start off with the setting of the game? Obviously, this takes place either before or during the time. No, this takes place before security breach.
Probably.
And basically, they brought up an interesting character that's actually hidden in the FNAF lore. Edwin. What did they say his name was?
I already forgot.
I think it was Edwin Murray.
Yes, that's it.
So, for those of you who don't know, in the FNAF books, Tales of the Pizzaplex, there's a character named Edwin Murray, and basically, he's the guy that created the mimic. And
Mm-hmm.
supposedly, he created the mimic to basically adapt to whatever it sees, it can copy.
Mm-hmm.
And when he was working for Fazbear Entertainment, he created the mimic as a gift to his son, so that way he could keep him occupied while he was working. Because he happens to be an inventor and a mechanic, so he built like a bunch of animatronics for them. But long story short, Edwin lost his son to tragic events.
Yeah.
However, it happened, and the mimic was still kind of acting like how his son used to be. So Edwin, in rage, basically attacked the mimic. And when the mimic saw Edwin attack it, it basically gained the knowledge that attacking someone is. It basically just became vengeful.
Yeah, that's not good.
Yeah, so basically, when Edwin attacked the mimic basically copied his hostile nature. And this game, I love the graphics to it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not going to be one of those old FNAF games like how Scott Cawthon did it. It's actually going to be an interactive video game.
Yeah, and there's definitely a lot new characters there too.
Yeah, so what we can gather from this is that we are the person working for Fazbear that goes to Edwin's workshop to pick up the mimic. So
Yeah.
they know about the mimic. And they sent the people there to collect it.
Yeah, I bet it did not turn out well.
Well, no, because the mimic not only gained the knowledge to attack people, but it also became very stealthy. Like, you know how I said Edwin and his son and the mimic, they used to play like hide and seek, and they were always together. So like, the mimic basically is playing, hide and seek with the character of the game, and what it does, it hides behind certain costumes to hide its true form. So I guess throughout the game, we'll be seeing the mimic in different costumes.
Yeah, which one of them is someone we know. Someone with different color eyes.
Yeah, I know who it is, but was it Tiger Rock?
Ding, ding, ding. Correct.
Yeah. So we get to see Mimic in its environment, basically. We get to see the Mimic in its natural habitat.
Yeah, and also I can't wait to see how they have Tiger Rock looking like. I mean, we kind of have a good sense of what he looks like from the books, but I want to see what he looks like in the game, though.
From what I've seen or what I've heard, it is Tiger Rock, but it's a earlier version of him, so he doesn't look like his version from the book. It looks a little bit more creepier.
True, true.
By the way, the only reason I know this information about the mimic is because, I watch Matt Pat when he was around with his game theories and stuff. And then I also saw
Mm-hmm.
like a video about this, the mimic, like the story behind him. I forgot what
Mm-hmm.
video it was. If I ever find it, it'll probably be in the description below. But I remember this. So to see the game and know that the story behind it, we kind of know what to expect, but at the same time, we don't because this game is about the mimic, the main antagonist.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And the mimic is pretty much responsible for everything that happened at the Pizzaplex. So they say.
Yeah.
Like, the mimic is basically responsible for Glitch Trap, and you didn't know that?
No, I just assumed that it had to do with Vanny or something.
Well, here's the story behind it. They say that the mimic basically gained sentience about William Afton's past deeds, and it ended up basically copying everything he used to do. So that's why it also decided to kill people, not just because of Edwin
Ah.
for attacking him, but also because it gained knowledge about William Afton and basically went on a murdering spree. And
Right.
and they even say that Burn Trap was actually the mimic.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Huh.
So, I mean, yeah, Glitch Trap was William Afton's conscience being plugged into a virus and on computers and shit, but it's also caused by the mimic because the mimic was basically controlling Glitch Trap and Vanessa.
Wow.
Causing basically using Glitch Trap as Glitch Trap. I can't talk as a conduit to attaching to Vanessa.
I see. Okay, that makes a lot of sense.
Correct me if I'm wrong, FNAF community, but this is what I heard from different videos. So I may be wrong, but this is what I've heard. This is what I'm going on. So it looks like there will be chase scenes. Times looks like some puzzles where we have to solve stuff, and there's other animatronics that we have to interact with.
Yeah, especially the one that kind of looks like a Jack in the Box almost.
Oh, actually, I think that one is the mimic.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, because at PAX East, I believe, they had like a preview for the mimic, and it was basically hiding under a clown suit, which is a Jack in the Box.
Ah, okay, that makes sense.
I forgot what the clown suit's name was, but
Mm. Wait a minute. I actually saw a little bit of the book that had the clown on it. I think its name was Jackie. Maybe?
Jackie, yeah, Jackie.
Ah.
So basically, we play as a character working for Fazbear to collect a mimic. So we go to the workshop that was left behind by Edwin, and we have to solve a bunch of puzzles while being in pursuit of the mimic while they chase us.
Mm.
Something tells me that this game's not going to get a happy ending.
Yeah, I mean, it's Five Nights at Freddy's. When isn't it gonna have a happy ending?
Probably never, as far as Scott Cawthon's concerned.
True, true.
Also, Scott, if you're watching this, please let Stool Studios know where you're going with this game, so that way there won't be a repeat of what happened in Security Breach.
Mm. And you know what? Just watching this trailer kind of gives me an idea of who I want to play the FNAF games on my channel.
Who?
I'm thinking of a certain daycare attendant.
Oh yeah, she would be perfect for that.
Mm-hmm. But you know what? I might have to have her watch the trailer first. So that way she can kind of get an idea of what's to come.
Yeah.
Oh boy, I wonder how she's going to react to this.
Alright, so we've talked about a little bit of the gameplay. We've talked about the setting and the story. Obviously, we know what's going to happen. We know what to expect. So we actually get to see the mimic in its basically in its prime.
Mm-hmm.
We get to see what happened before Security Breach. And how it's connected to the lore.
Mm-hmm.
I'm hoping that when this game comes out, there will be, answers to the questions that a lot of the community has about the mimic and Security Breach and how it's all connected. But more than likely, there's probably going to be also more questions than answers.
Mm-hmm.
But it comes out this year in the summertime in June. So mark your calendars.
Definitely.
I kind of want to play it myself too.
But you do know you have some other games you need to finish first before you do that.
I mean, obviously, I'm going to have all those done before I even get there.
True, true.
But yeah. Okay, so that was our reaction to The Secret of the Mimic. So, thank you guys so much for watching. If you made it this far, be sure to hit the thumbs up button, subscribe, so you'll know when the next videos come out. Leave us some comments down below. What do you hope to come out of this game? What are you looking forward to, and what are you most excited for about the game? And maybe drop us a little lore about the mimic or anything in particular. Let's talk about it.
Yep.
But anyway, I'm Maiden Lone Star,
And I'm Luna Sapphire.
and we'll see you in the next video.
Bye-bye.